Winnie, where you going? Stretching out. Stretching out, getting ready for another episode of Wednesdays with Winnie and this guy, Gary. For Wednesday, November 29th. Hi, buddy. How you doing? What you doing, buddy? This is what you've been playing with all day. It's just a little receipt that I crumpled up, and before I had a chance to throw it away, Gary started playing with it all day. He's been knocking it around all over the place, proving once again you can buy them the finest toys, the best cat trees, the brightest lasers, the most potent of catnips, but it comes down to paper. Boxes, receipts, tissue paper, you name it. Right, buddy? It's the simple things, huh? Uh-oh. And this video started off with him sitting by this naughty pillow. And Winnie over here is going to show us exactly why they earned that pillow. Here she goes, crawling up the tree. Well, I really can't call her naughty for that. It's a tree. Cats love to climb trees. This is their first Christmas tree. We even have cat alarms here, which don't really work that well, as she just didn't set them off. She just stealthily started climbing. Right, Winnie? Right, baby? It's a big cat scratcher, big face scratcher for them. And what Gary likes to do, besides play with a paper ball, see how the tree skirt is kind of pulled away and you can see the tree stand there? No matter how many times we put the tree skirt back on and Velcro it closed, he tears it open. And Winnie's inside there watching him play with the ball. I don't know if you could see her in there. Hey, buddy. And we found one of these ornaments over by the front door earlier too. So at some point during the day, they knocked one off and dragged it over there. And all of these are plastic. So the ones that look like traditional glass ornaments are far from it. They're just plastic or styrofoam. They're soft or harmless, basically. They're cat friendly, in other words. Right, Gary? He's back there playing with his ball. So they're doing their best at having fun back here, but at our expense, we really can't see them very well since they're in their little Christmas tree playland. What about an actual cat toy? No? Still prefer the paper ball, huh? How about this one? Oh, okay. Oh, and then I see a tail over here. So, means Winnie's migrating here through the tree. Where are you, Winnie? Ugh. Where are you, Winnie? Well, there's some fur. Okay, that's her tail. when she goes and camps out in the tree here, I can't tell where she is. Oh, there you are. Hi, Winnie. You're going to move on me again, aren't you? Winnie. Oh, she's watching her brother. What's he doing, Winnie? Did you get it, buddy? Good job. Winnie. You gonna come down? Huh? Oh, she's in there. In there still. Hey! How you doing? That's funny too, because I was working from home today and I just had a few papers to clean up and I crumpled up that receipt and he stole it from me, so that's been his toy for the day. Winnie, what if I give you a toy in here, huh? What if I give you a toy in here, huh? What about this guy? This little guy, huh? What about this guy? See, he's happy. What about this guy? Whoop. Fell down. You gonna get it? She's thinking about it. Now Gary is doing a good job of playing by himself here. He just threw the ball through the tube and chased it. Now you done it. He put the paper ball underneath the tree skirt. So he's gonna have to burrow here. Did you find it, buddy? Come on, you have to tear up our tree skirt to get to it. You know what to do. You've done it every day. And sorry, I haven't been noticing some of the questions in the chat, but yeah, there's in the live chat somebody was mentioning about the Christmas tree potentially falling down. We haven't had that happen. And we used to have a bigger tree in past years, but we got this thinner, smaller tree, a little more manageable, and they surprisingly haven't knocked it down. They did, however, turn it, and I actually did record some video of that. I'll have to post that up sometime, because this whole thing, you know, it's obviously an artificial tree. The whole thing can kind of turn because we don't have it like secured in the base. It just turns. So yesterday they were inside there and it just started turning a little bit. So yeah, it just turns. Winnie, you like this ride, the Christmas tree ride? Huh? And this is kind of a spot that she seems to have taken to. If you've seen some of the pictures on Twitter, they've all been from this spot. She seems to really like to sit where she's at.
She's gone about 2/3 of the tree.
And she hasn't gone all the way to the top yet. She's gone. We don't think she physically can get up to the top. She's gone up about 2/3, and the tree is like 6.5 feet, maybe? Oh, it's a 7-foot tree. So she's gone up, you know, a little more than halfway.
But the top of the tree is made different.
Yeah, and the top is made a little different. We used to have an old vintage tree topper from an old department store, kind of historic to the Chicago area, Marshall Fields, an old glass angel, but With these two around, we opted for the old school plastic and tinsel lighted star, so nothing will get shattered. Where you going, Winnie? You're like a dune sandworm in here. Get the spice.
The one thing that the bells do is tell us when she's in the tree.
But yeah, the bells do help us tell us when they're in the tree. There's a bell right there inside there. So when she's crawling around through there, we hear her. So we don't hear her getting in the tree. We hear her when she's in the tree. She's still inside there?
No, she's down.
Oh, is she down? Where is she? There you are. Winnie Gary, you two sillies. You're giving everybody a live stream of a Christmas tree. Gary, I think Gary's in the tree skirt.
He's underneath it.
And now Winnie's gonna investigate. Gonna peek. Hi, buddy. Hey, what are you doing? Winnie almost stepped on Gary's head there. So this has been a live stream of just patches of fur of Winnie. We haven't seen you except when you were sitting by your naughty pillow. Oh, she's trying to see what Gary's up to. What if I rattle this paper? What's that, buddy? That's just my hand. Sorry I faked you out. There you kids are. There you are. Gary's fascination with the paper, and then there Winnie goes. She's attacking something, and I bet it's that piece of paper that Gary's been playing with. Sounds like you're eating something metal. Don't bite the stand. Here. So yeah, so these two have just been fascinated with this whole Christmas decoration business in the past week. What are you doing to this poor toy? What did this toy ever do to you, Winnie? What will Extelle think? Here you go. Where are you going? Huh? Winnie. And Winnie likes sitting on this paper. She just sits there and crinkles it. Uh-oh. I think it's game on. Winnie likes to sit on the paper. Gary likes to attack the paper.
That's not the paper, Gary.
What?
But that wasn't the paper, Gary.
Oh boy, they're both covered in glitter from Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, it must be like glitter.
Well, they're not covered in it, but they have some glitter on them.
Yeah, okay.
Which I'm not a fan of. Where's the button? Got it, buddy. Or did you just position it to smack you in the face more?
I like how he just lets it smack him a few times before he does anything with it.
That's that Smarty Cat toy, the Feather Whirl mechanical ball toy that Gary just loves, whether it's moving or not, and he'll drag this through the house. And it's got batteries in here and it just smashes around. And he's brought it into our bed before as well. So that's always fun to, you know, after a long day, hard work, go to relax in the bed and you get this baseball made of plastic in your back. It's fun. Good times. Good job, Winnie. Get ready.
He's behind you. Let the Winnie have her turn.
Gary's just watching back here. He's just watching her play. Think you killed it, Winnie. It's buzzing. She is head tilting at this thing. Well, she was. Come on, put it out of its misery. It's flailing. What about a Gary cat duck?
People don't know what cat duck is.
So this is one of those rubber duckies, except it's a gray cat rubber ducky. So this was one of the fun door prizes that we received at the Kitten Academy convention, known as KA-Con, or KA-Con, that was held at the beginning of November here in Northern Illinois, and it was really fun. It was attended by 71 people, and it was just a convention of fans of Kitten Academy. If you're not familiar with Kitten Academy, they're a wonderful mom cat and kitten foster in northern Illinois. And that's where these two chuckleheads came from. Mr. Garamond and Miss Wingdings here, Winnie and Gary. They came from that Kitten Academy foster in northern Illinois, and they work through a shelter called On Angel's Wings in Crystal Lake, Illinois. So definitely check them out. And Kitten Academy, I'm sure you're well aware. I'm sure that's how all of you people are aware of this live stream. They have a 24/7 live stream on YouTube. Just do a search for Kitten Academy live stream, and you'll get to see some amazing kittens that are available for adoption. And they've got 5 kittens right now that are waiting for some lucky humans to adopt them. Gary, what are you doing over there? Thought maybe we were going to see a butt wiggle, but he's on a slow patrol here. He's not in full-blown attack mode. Oh, that boring, huh, buddy? Big yawn. Gonna have some tired play here. Is it bath time? You wondering where your paper ball went? I looked for it. I couldn't find it either. It's lost in the tree skirt somewhere. They're looking around because you probably can't hear it in the background. There was some police sirens, some Nino Nino police sirens, so they're kind of looking around. What is that, Gary? Some sirens. Gary is on high alert. He's on high alert. He is our watch cat. Despite his lounging and yawning, he is our prime watch cat. Well, that's new. I've never seen him do that to the carpet. That is not a scratching post, buddy. What about you, Winnie? Curious about the sirens?
I don't think she cares.
Yeah, I don't think she cares. I don't think she cares. Yeah, and we obviously, if you've watched our live stream before, the room is kind of changed around a little bit, obviously, so we could fit our Christmas tree. There's Jenny D over there. Wave, Jenny D. So the room's changed around a little bit so we could fit our Christmas tree. And ever since we put up the Christmas tree last Friday, Gary's been sitting on the ottoman right here on this chair, and Winnie's been sitting on the arm of the chair. What does Gary keep doing? He keeps looking over. What are you doing, buddy? Something has caught his attention like crazy. What are you doing? You gonna chase your tail?
I don't want to do the first time.
Oh, it's the sound of this thing. Every time the thing spins, he turns his head. Yeah, he's looking the wrong direction. Gary, buddy. Gary, you're looking the wrong way. Look behind you. There it is. That's the one.
It's usually at this point in the horror movie where everybody's screaming, "No, turn around."
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Here, you want this ball? Want this one? Doesn't spin around. Gary, are your ears on backwards? He's doing it again. I'll turn this thing off for you, buddy. There you go. Smarty cat down. But yeah, so I was saying, ever since we kind of moved things around, for some reason they've really taken to Winnie sitting on either this arm of the chair or that arm, and Gary sitting right here on the ottoman. And that's where they seem to lounge before getting ready for bed. Or while we're getting ready for bed, they kind of hang out here together like that. Every night they've done that since Friday. And then when we go up and turn off all the lights and go upstairs to get into bed, then they both come up and join us in the bedroom, because Gary is what you would call a chest crusher. He is one of those that likes to climb up on top of me while I'm laying down in bed, and then he sits on my chest and just lays down and purrs. And he'll be like that for about an hour or so, and then he gets up and leaves, like every night. He used to stay there all night, but lately it's just about an hour or so. Oh yeah, then he goes and lays next to Jenny D, my wife. He's an equal opportunity chest crusher. And there goes Winnie. And Winnie sometimes comes upstairs and lays on the bed next to us, but usually right by our feet or our legs. Right, Winnie? Look at you. You get that ornament? She loves batting at these things. Oh, I almost feel bad that in a month this is going to come down.
They're not keeping our tree up.
And Jenny D just has informed me that we are not keeping our tree up all year round. Did you hear that, Winnie? That affects you more than it affects me. She's watching Gary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She just ran across there. You defending your tree fort, Winnie? Is Gary trying to ascend? And Gary did climb into the tree twice so far that we've seen. Obviously, when we're out of the house and at work, we don't know. But he only goes up like one branch. He's not too adventurous in terms of climbing this tree. He probably realizes that at 10.5 pounds, this tree may not sustain his weight. Oh, you found your ball. All right. Well, you just knocked it under the tree skirt again. I don't think you understand how this works, buddy. He's had enough. That's the first time I've seen him bite it. To pull it out of the way.
This is not the first time he's bit it.
Oh, well. Jenny D has informed me that this is not the first time that he's bitten the tree skirt to pull on it.
He drug it out from underneath the tree and dragged it across the floor 2 days ago.
Oh, I've just been informed that Gary grabbed the tree skirt with his teeth and dragged it across the living room floor a couple days ago. I missed that. I missed that action. Gary, I never expected you to be one to grab the skirts and go running off. Shame on you, buddy.
That's inappropriate behavior.
It's inappropriate behavior. This is not the Today Show. Did you find it yet, buddy? He's working hard. And when he goes up, I see a paw hanging down there. There's a Winnie paw right above you. She is attacking you, Gary. But he is focused on his prize, that little crumpled receipt. It's not that exciting, buddy. If you unravel it, it just says fettuccine alfredo and salad. That's all it says on there. There's nothing special about that piece of paper. Wonder if Winnie's gonna try to attack him again from above. She's still above him, watching him. She's in there somewhere. You can see fur. Did you get it, buddy? It's right there. Look left. It's right there. Yeah, good boy. Okay, it's mine now. Thank you. Thank you. I can play with it now. Fun toy. It's my toy. Way to capitalize, Winnie. Good girl. Nice work. Let the boys do all the work and you just come down and grab it. Nice work. Look how she just pushed the Halloween toy away, going, hey, that's the wrong season. I've got my pink Christmas receipt. It's your toy, Gary. Better go get it. There she goes. Whoa. Sorry, he was too fast for me. He just leaped over me, over the chair, and over to Winnie. So yeah, so it's been an interesting week. They've been preoccupied with the Christmas tree. They still have their other Christmas tree way back there in the background, if I can zoom in on it, that we set up last week. Their toys are all over the floor because they've knocked down that tree too many times. But it's easy to keep an eye on them because they love playing with a new big Christmas tree. So I think they're going to love Christmas because they have a lot of new stuff to see and play with. And if not, as you can tell, all we have to do is crumple up a piece of paper and they are happy kitties. So that's these two cuties, these two knuckleheads, Winnie and Gary, for another Wednesday. Thanks everybody for watching. You can check them out on Twitter at Winnie and Gary. Also check out the Kitten Academy live stream and kitten.academy website. You can learn more about the wonderful things that they do there on their mission. Right? And we hope that everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We definitely did. We're very thankful for these two. And hey Gary, did you post anything on Instagram yet? You, buddy. Nothing? I guess not. He's pleading the fifth. Someday he'll do that. Alright, well thanks everybody. They'll be back again next week. Hope you guys have a great week. Say goodnight, Winnie and Gary. Good night.